Hello everyone, welcome to the first video on the most practical guides on applying the Facebook ads. Now in this video we are going to talk about the basic general things about Facebook ads, the concept upon which the Facebook ads is based. And so here we go. The first thing is we are here in the business manager. Now again, as we told in the introduction video, we are going to not at all talk about the generic things on how to create a business account and all, because these are tutorials which you will find on majority places on YouTube. So you can search upon these things on how to get to the business manager and all these things. We are going to actually hop on to the cream of these tutorials. The first thing is about creating a campaign. I will go and click on create. Now whenever we go and create anything on Facebook ads, it is going to tell us to choose an objective. Now what does an objective mean? The objective is the purpose for which you are running a Facebook ad, and based upon the Facebook's thing, it has divided all of its objectives into three things. The first thing is the awareness, the second thing is the consideration, and the third thing is the conversion. Now think of these things in the generic things. Now forget about Facebook, let us talk about the general world things. Now how do you make a purchase, or how do you decide what kind of things which you want, what kind of things which you are going to buy, and all these things. The first thing is, whatever we are going to buy, we first tend to know that particular thing. If you are going to purchase a phone, the first thing is you have to just know that brand, then you are going to think about the phone, its features, and then you are going to purchase that phone. It is not going to happen that you are going to see any random phone on internet and directly you are going to pay for that. Now considering all these things about any particular business, Facebook is also divided in objective considering the same things. Now the first thing is awareness. Now as its name suggests, his objective is based upon letting other people know about your business or your client's business. You are going to aware people about your business, and this particular awareness objective is divided into two parts. The first is the brand awareness and the second is reach. Now what exactly is brand awareness and what exactly is reach, we are going to talk about later, difference between both and all these things. But the first thing is awareness. Any person, if you are completely new in the market, then first of all you are going to tell them that we as a brand exist in the market, and for this particular thing the objective is awareness. Now the next step is consideration. Now once they are aware about you existing, the next step is considering you for letting do anything with them. Now what does that mean? Suppose we are completely new in the business. Let us talk about our own business. Now we are completely new in business and we suddenly come and tell you, take our services and pay us 30,000 per month. Now there is a very slightest chance that any person is going to see our advertisement and directly going to come and pay us 30,000 rupees for our services. Now this is not going to happen. But consider the fact that first of all we popped it into newsfeed of that particular person, telling them that there is one particular agency called as DigitallyBuddha. Now the first thing is done, that particular person knows about us. Now the second thing is we are going to talk about considering us, about doing business with them. Now what does considering mean? Maybe we are going to interact with them by taking up to a website, or we are going to show them our video, or we are going to give value or anything. But the point of considering is that now as they know someone like DigitallyBuddha exists in the market, now they are going to interact with us in any way. Now in this consideration objective, they have multiple types, which is the traffic, like we can take the person to our website. Engagement means any form, engaging with your content, engaging with your video. The third thing is of course the app installs. Now why app installs, which will come into here, like let us take an example. You offer an application which has some free features and you provide 5 to 10 things which are free. Now as they know about your application, because of the awareness objective, in consideration objective, they are going to install your application and they are going to start using maybe the free features, and later on you can convert them to the paid features. Now this is all the generic things which we are talking about, like how exactly which we can use them. In the later part of videos we are going to actually show you how to do all these things. Fourth is the video views. Now as its name suggests, you can show your videos to that particular person. Once they know about you, now they are going to start interacting with your videos. Then comes the lead generation, so you can tell them or you can give them anything for free and try and generate leads for your business. Then comes the messages, so maybe you can tell them to interact with you. Now this is basically the second step, which is the consideration. And now once they know you, once they have interacted with you, now comes the third point of conversion. Now what does conversion mean? Now conversion means different things for different businesses. Now in the conversion objective there are only three things. The first is of course the conversion, the second thing is the catalog sales, and the third thing is the store traffic. Now what exactly is catalog sales, what exactly is store traffic, as we told you, we'll hop on to these objectives individually. But the point being, conversion means conversion in any form. Now that could be a sale, that could be a lead, as in for you the conversion would be that person coming to your website and filling out your form. That could be also conversion. Or conversion would mean different thing to different business based upon the purpose for which they are running the Facebook ad. Now conversion would also mean for someone adding to cart, like add to cart would also be a conversion. Now don't take upon conversion directly as a sale. Conversion means different things for different businesses, and this particular conversion would be the final step on Facebook which you are going to do for them. So the first thing is awareness, people will start to know about you. Second thing is the consideration, wherein people will start to interact with you. And the third thing is the conversion, they are going to do any desired activity which you want to be done from them. Now that again could be a sale, that again could be a lead, that could be anything. And this would be a three-step procedure for a business who is absolutely new in market, nobody knows about it, nobody has heard about that particular thing, and you want to do your things starting from scratch. If you are starting from scratch, first would be awareness, second would be consideration, and the third would be conversion. But now there would be businesses or there would be clients who already have a name in the market. Now we had one of those clients who was actually a big player in the industry, so their name was enough for people to know about them. Now in that case, you don't need to make people aware of that particular brand. You could directly hop on to conversion thing, or you can hop on to the consideration thing based upon what kind of things you are going to achieve or what kind of results they want. So it is not mandatory that you are going to follow all these three steps for every business. Or suppose you are an e-commerce industry who has some name in the market, or you already have a lot of people who have already interacted with you. That time it does not make again any sense to run about an awareness thing or to run an awareness campaign. Now all these things will completely vary upon the businesses. Now which kind of things which you should run, which kind of things which you should not run, what kind of things should you do, it will completely depend upon business, about the position in which the business is, all the things which vary upon them. But if you are assuming that you are a person who is running advertisement for any of clients or for yourself, who is starting absolutely from scratch, so this three-step procedure would be enough to get your desired results. So summing up this video, Facebook ads has something called as an objective. So objective is something which Facebook expects to tell us, like what exactly do you want to do by running this particular thing. So we'll have something called as objective. So the objectives are divided into three types, which is the awareness, then comes the consideration, and then comes the conversion. In awareness, this is the first step wherein people will know about us. In consideration, people will interact with us in any form. And in third step, which is the conversion, people will actually do the action which we want them to do. And that is pretty much it from this first video. In the later part of this series, we are going to hop on to the details, and we hope that you got a lot of value from this video. See you in the next one.